Hi, my name is Oriana Bretschker. I'm the CEO and founder at Aquacycl, and welcome to Wastewater Wednesdays. So today we're going to talk about the relationship between wastewater management and carbon emissions. So you may already know this because we say it a lot, but we only treat 20% of our total global volume of wastewater that's generated daily. And that's using conventional technologies. So big centralized infrastructure that is massively energy intensive and requires highly skilled operators to keep maintained and running. Now, if we were going to treat the remaining 80%, that's going to take way more infrastructure and energy that we actually have capacity to give. And when I talk about global wastewater discharge, I'm talking about agricultural waste, industrial waste, as well as sewage. And the way that that's fractioned out in terms of wastewater, in fact, the sewage discharge is the lowest percentage. Only about 10% of our total global volume is represented by sewage. Majority of our wastewater is captured in agriculture and industry. And industry actually has some of the highest concentrations of wastewater pollutants to be addressed. Now, if we're going to take that industrial waste specifically, it's important to consider the amount of energy that's required in conventional systems to treat industrial waste. The industry standard is aeration, right? So utilizing oxygen to grow up bacteria, consume the waste in the water, right? And then you have that treated water, which is discharged to another polishing step and either straight out to a receiving water body or reused within the system. 60% of the energy cost in a plant, depending on the size of the plant, but up to 60% of that energy cost is just in moving air into water. Massively energy intensive, and most of our utilities are not yet completely green, which means that energy has the carbon footprint. And in fact, if you look at globally, the 20% of the volume we treat is actually responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than the entire shipping industry. So we cannot do business as usual to address that 80% and still meet our climate goals. That's where Aquacycl comes in. We have a distributed approach, which isn't going to fit all applications, but we have an approach that we sit on site, we treat the problematic industrial waste streams directly, and we have such a small energy footprint because we take advantage of gravity feed, we have a small footprint, we actually generate a little bit of electricity in the process, that we don't actually generate much greenhouse gas emissions at all. So we can help address on a distributed industrial treatment front. We help address the carbon mitigation situations. And we do this all with remote monitoring and controls, which means not a full-time operator required. We catch issues before it becomes a problem on site, and we enable that data feed to our customers so they understand what's happening in their production, which is ultimately impacting their wastewater flow. So to learn more about all the benefits of utilizing Aquacycl technology to mitigate carbon and to treat your high-strength industrial wastewater, see our website.